Okay, Daily Rigor or Lone Star Daily Rigor number 73. Let's look at number 1. The graph shows the distance that 4 athletes threw a discus. A says which expression can be used to find the total number of feet that ran through the discus. Okay, well, you've got yards in light gray and feet in dark. So you have to look at this right here, this line. So here's who we're looking for is Ram. He threw it 11 yards. Okay. And then he threw it 2 feet. Sorry. So you're going to have to convert the yards into feet. So which one of these, A, B, C, or D, is going to tell you the 11 yards converted to feet and then 2 feet. So it's going to look like this. 11 yards, 2 feet equals how many feet? So when you figure out your problem, that'll help you figure out which one of these answer choices is your correct one. Okay? Or you can use your answer choices to help you figure it out. Number 2, Bruce has 4/5 pounds of sunflower seeds. If he gives 1/3 pound of sunflower seeds to the pigeons in the park, what fraction of a pound of sunflower seeds will he have left? So there's the question. They're wanting to know what fraction of a pound of seeds he'll have left. Well, I know that he's got 4/5 of a pound of sunflower seeds. He gives 1/3 of a pound to the pigeons. So if we have 4/5 and we give 1/3, we have to think, are we adding or subtracting? So if you have 4/5 and you give something away, you're subtracting, right? So you're going to need to find a common denominator between 3 and 5. So skip count by 3 and 5. Find the least common multiple, and you're going to put it here, the LCM. Okay. Then you're going to make equivalent fractions. That means 5 times what equals this number. Okay. And then whatever you multiply here, you're going to multiply up here. And then you're going to do the same thing on the bottom and subtract. Only subtract the numerators. Okay. Number 3. Walter borrowed $895 from Stephen in July, $729 in August, and $727 in September. Walter will pay back Stephen an equal amount of money each week for the next 4 weeks. About how much money will Walter pay Stephen each week? Well, here's our question. About how much money will Walter pay Stephen each week? Okay, that word about means that we're going to round, right? Okay, so I know Walter borrowed $895, $729, and $727. And he's going to pay it back equal amounts, equal meaning divided, in 4 weeks. So you need to add it up, and then divide by 4. Now, can you round those before you divide? Yes. Can you add them up, round your answer, and then divide? Yes. Okay? You have choices on this one. Okay? All right. And the last one, Number 4. Number 4 is a scatter plot. We've only seen a couple of these, so listen carefully. The scatter plot shows how many ribbons that 20 members of a track and field team won last year compared to the number of medals they won. Okay, so A says how many members of the team did not win a medal. So when you think about did not, that's 0. 0 medals won. So we're going to look at this column right here. How many people won 0 medals? Count that up, and that's your answer. Okay. All right, before I go to B, my question for you today, and the only way you're going to hear this is if you're listening. My question for the day is, what is your favorite board game? And have you ever played the game Twister? If so, I want you to private message me back your favorite board game and your answer to have you ever played Twister. Guys, don't just say yes. Give me a complete sentence so I know what you're saying yes to. Okay? So write it in complete sentence. My favorite board game is blank. And yes, I have played Twister. Or no, I have not played Twister. Okay? Me personally, yes, I love Twister. I still play it. I play it with the kids. So, and my favorite board game is probably, right now it's probably Clue. Because we've been playing. Okay? Alright. B. How many members of the team won fewer than 4? So, are we going to include 4 on this or not? Nope, we are not. So, we're going to look at these. Is that right? Say no. No, Miss Rochelle, that's not right. Why? Because that was looking at ribbons, and we're not looking at ribbons. I mean, that's looking at medals, and we're not looking at medals, we're looking at ribbons. Pay attention to your questions, right? So, fewer than 4, that means not including 4. We're looking at these. This is going to tell you the number of people that won fewer than 4 ribbons. Ribbons. Okay. And the last one says how many members of the team won fewer than 4 medals. Now we're looking at the fewer than 4 medals. Oops. Okay, you're going to count those up, and that's your answer. That's why scatter plots are always showing you, remember, 2 sets of data. Ribbons 1, medals 1. Scatter plots will always show you 2 different sets. Okay, guys, I hope you've had a good day. Those of you that are checking your Google Classroom, Miss Clear is going to set up a Zoom, I believe, on Friday, that I think all of us are going to hop on and say hi and check in on you. So if you have any questions, be ready to ask them. And then she's going to do a read aloud, I think, with y'all, and we're going to get off. So be prepared and be ready. And I hope to see you soon.